Okay, so real quick, I'm going to show you how to create forms over in the records area. Let me pull myself up as a patient. So when you go into records, you click new file, and then you're going to click on form at the top. So as you can see, we have a lot of different forms that we use in our office, and these that are Word templates can actually pull some of the data out of your patient's file, like their name, their address, their phone number, even like some of their insurance information. I'll just show you one example. This update patient info sheet, this is just something I created for patients that have been out of the office for a while, and I want to make sure that the information we have on file is still accurate for them if they were to come back. So I'll double click on it. I want to show you what it looks like. It takes it just a second to pop up here. Okay, so as you can see, this is a Word document, and it pulled my name, my birthday, all my information. I obviously don't have an insurance policy in my system, but if I did, it would have inserted that information here. So I'll print this, and I'll just say, hey, Miss Landers, can you please look this over and let me know if all the information we have in our system for you is accurate. If there's anything that's not accurate, just put a line through it and put the correct information. And so that will, and then if they sign it and date it, we just scan a copy in to show that we did try to get the most accurate information on file, at that time. So that's just one example. So to create those types of forms, again, go back to new file and form. All right, you can create folders. So these are folders. Or you can just create a new template. So I have all my templates on the front page. So if you do a new template, let's call it test template, okay, and hit OK. All right, so there's my test template. Now I'm going to click on edit. So when I click on edit, it opens up a Word document. There's just a blank document, and I may want to call this, ABC form, whatever it is, and I want the patient's name, and then maybe I want their file number, and then let's say phone number. And then maybe I have a bunch of questions for the patient to answer, whatever. But I don't want to have to write these things in every time. So what I do to insert the information from ChiroTouch is I go up and I click add-ins, and I'm going to click on this show merge fields. And when I click on that, it opens another box. These are all the different areas in ChiroTouch that you can put in information. And as you can see, it's fairly robust. So I'm going to make sure that my cursor is right where I want it. And like for this example, I'm going to choose patient full name. So we have first name, middle name, last name. But I'm just going to do full name, and I'm going to click insert field. I'm going to move on down to file number. And I'm going to find account number, or some of you may use chart number. We use account number, so I'm going to insert that. And then phone number, so I'm going to click on that, and we're going to do the primary phone number, so insert that. So let's say this is our completed form, and we're done. I'm going to close out of the database fields. I'm actually going to close out of this, and it's going to ask me, do I want to save it? Just like any regular Word document would, I'm going to click save. So now that I've edited the template and I'm ready to use it, I can just double click on it. And again, this takes just a moment for it to open. If it doesn't pop up on your screen, you can look down in your toolbar in the bottom, and it will be pulled up there. So here you go. See, I ran the report, and it went ahead and pulled my information over into those slots. And you can actually edit this template. I'm going to go back in here and pull it up one more time. Okay, so I'm going to go in one more time, and I'm going to pull up the test template. And I'm going to click on edit. So that will, again, so now I'm back to patient full name. Again, these are the fields that it pulls from ChiroTouch. So let's say I want to format this to be underlined and bold. And then maybe I want this one to be bold and italicized. And again, I can do my regular formatting just like I would for, a form or a questionnaire or anything that I need. Again, I'm just giving you some examples here. So you format this any way you want. Maybe I want to add some other design features like a watermark. I mean, you can do anything you would normally do in Word. All of these options you can do it here. And then again, if you go to add-ins at the top and click on show merge fields, again, that box will pop up and you can put this information anywhere. And just a couple other extra options. Let me show you. Not only does it give you patient information options, but there's primary insurance information. Secondary information, the provider. So maybe you want to insert the doctor's information. Like if you have more than one doctor, maybe you would want this form to be from the primary doctor. Or like maybe if you're doing a discharge slip and you have multiple doctors, you might want it to be from their doctor. So there's an option there. Office information. I mean, I would assume that you only have one location, but if you have multiple locations, this could come in handy again. Kind of like two doctors, you want it to be the accurate place for that patient. And then there's some miscellaneous. So again, you can put in his and hers and make those forms even more customized to your needs. So that is the form option. So again, if I save this and I run it one more time, I ran it once, so it's just asking me to override that template that's already there. But if I rerun it, it's going to give me, see how I formatted that to be bolded and underlined, and then this one was bold and italicized, and remember I added this. So now again, it pulled my information, but now it's pulled it in there and formatted it at the way that I want it to look. So hope that helps. There's a lot of uses for this. Real quick, I'll show you a few that I use. We have reactivate letters that we can send. Even our ABNs, like for Medicare, we will go ahead and have it pre-print the patient's name on it. Envelopes, this is a good one. I'll show you this one. Envelopes, you just have to format the page size to fit your letter. So see how it's not, like it's shorter on the height. And so again, I just put in, this is the office information, obviously. And then I opened it, so it pulled my name and my address into the letter, and I figured out how to put my envelope into my printer so that when it prints, again, that just saves me time, especially if I'm doing a lot of envelopes. Let's see. We have, again, lots of forms, our new patient packet, overpayment return, so that's just a fancy way of saying refund letter, progress reports, re-exam packet. So anything that we run, any kind of report, any kind of form that we need the patient's information on it, we've tried to start working on putting them all in here so we can just print them as we need them and just save us some time.